Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We're down here in downtown Tampa. Let me get this up here. We have March for Our Lives Tampa, established 2018, are holding an anti-gun rally over there, and yet they are surrounded by police right there. So, hey, Tampa Bay Transparency. This thing's planned to start in 2 minutes. This is the amount of people. Oh, look at this guy over here. This guy is carrying a gun right over here, walking right down the street. Marshall or something. I'm not sure who that is. But there he is, walking down the street with his AR, just, perusing down, la-da-da. And we got these guys over here, and here is the anti-gun rally right here. They want to have everybody sign petitions to send to our Senate and House representatives to ban almost all semi-automatic guns and rifles. And I mean, this is a pretty good size park that we're at here. Let me see, I've got the Zoom capabilities and stuff figured out on this. I mean, there is a news crew here. There is, it looks like ABC News 10, I think it is. Oh, that's as close as I can get. And they're doing, yeah, right, never gonna happen. That's why I'm here now. I'm here now with my "If Guns Kill People" shirt, then cars drive drunk, spoons make people fat, the whole deal here. So, I'm not understanding. They've got these couple of people that are here right now. Oh, we'll switch cameras again here. I'm trying to switch it back so I can zoom in. They've got the anti-gun rally here, surrounded by guns protecting them there. You like that shirt? I mean, that's great, isn't it? I liked it too, so I thought it would be perfect for down here to wear. I mean, but they've got a couple of people that are standing over on the side of the street over there and hanging, and then they got all of them right there. So they've got a huge rally going on down here, enough to have 6 cops over there patrolling them and stuff. I mean, it's kind of funny. I mean, all in all. The even better part about it is they're using something that happened in another state, in another area, to try and take people's rights away from them in this state. That's the part that's most ironic about it, as they're being surrounded by guys with guns. I mean, that is the best part about all of this here is the things that they're doing and how they're doing it. I mean, I figured for sure that there would be a few more people here, that there would be some more stuff going on, that even on their side, I figured that they would have a couple of extra people over there instead of just, that. There's what, maybe 25, 30 people over there in that thing, I think, maybe, with all the police officers that are right over there just kind of hanging out and watching. But literally, me and the guy that's with me are the only 2 people that are sitting here with pro-Second Amendment stuff on to defend our rights that all of these people are trying to take away from us. So I guess we'll just sit here and we'll see what happens. We'll see what they do. This is supposed to go, just somebody that I know, just a friend of mine is with me at this point, not a tuber or anything. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to come down. Anybody who's in this area, you're more than welcome to come down and hang out down here with me. I mean, there's a couple of people over there on the corner standing with signs on the corner. You can see them in the red shirts over there. There's a couple of people over there, and then there's just these people that are right over here. I mean, it looks like they're trying to get their activities going together now, all in all, but I mean, I'm kind of confused by the whole event. Especially a publicized event like this, there should have been a lot more people down here. In the center, I mean, we are in the center of downtown Tampa Bay. There's the main county building right there. Woo, it's huge. I mean, DA's office, Hillsborough County's DA's office is right there. I mean, everything is right down and around here. So that's why I'm kind of surprised that, you know, in the middle of a major metropolitan area, there's not more showing up for either side. That's all right, though. I'll stand here alone. I'm good with that. We'll be okay. Thank you guys for tuning in with me and stuff. So we're here. I mean, it's quiet, it's peaceful. We got a couple of new friends though over here. Where are they? Say hi, everybody. They're right next to us over here. They came over here, I think, once they saw my camera go up and stuff. Let me see if I can get this better zoomed in and stuff here. Maybe I can get it better in the way it sits for you guys so that the view will look a little bit better. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I got it cleared up now. Perfect. Oh, yeah, definitely don't come down if you've had a couple of drinks. That's for sure.
Piss you right off.
Yup. I mean, we'll have to get together at some point in time, and we'll have to come out. For sure, though. I mean, there's a couple of them right over there on their bikes, chilling out, hanging out. They've now surrounded the park pretty much, is what they've done. Boy, you know, I can see somebody standing up there speaking, but from where I am, which is not very far away from these guys, we're probably only 25 yards away or so, somewhere in that area. I can't hear a word that they're saying at all. Nothing. Oh, we got a couple of the people that were holding the signs. They're coming back now. They've had enough of holding the signs, it looks like, on the corner. They didn't get very many beeps or anything, so it didn't sound like a whole lot of people supported taking away the Second Amendment, that's for sure. Here, let me zoom it down just. Let me see. Oh, nope, I don't want to send a message. Next Saturday, going to Solo Yankers Fishing March. Oh, are you? Okay, I was wondering. I was really wondering if Solo Yanker was going to be down here or not. And it doesn't look like he's going to be down and hanging out and stuff. I mean, I thought that he would be down here for this because this is, I think, is close to where he lives too. I think. But he's not. Room. No, he doesn't live down here? Okay, I wasn't sure if he lived down here or not. Oh, does he live? He lives over on the East Coast. Okay, I got you guys. I thought, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he was by Orlando or where he was by. I mean, but there's not very many. I mean, you guys, I zoomed out on the park so you guys can see the whole park here and stuff. And I mean, it's a pretty quiet area over here. I thought for sure there would be more happening and more going on and stuff, but there's not. It's nice and peaceful and quiet. Let me see if I can zoom back in here. If I can get it closer. Yep, there we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I can't hear anything at all that they're talking about over there. They must not have a megaphone or any sort of speaker system or anything over there.
Maybe they got it set up thinking they're gonna have
Maybe. Yeah, that might be it. That might be what's going on.
too many people.
Dude, I don't know if they're gonna have speakers or not. It looks like over there that there's somebody standing speaking now, but I mean, you can't hear anything that they're saying. And I mean, if I zoom back out so you guys can see, I'm not that far away from it. I mean, I'm really close, and you can't hear anything. So I don't know if they're going to or not. It doesn't appear that they have speakers. And it doesn't appear that they've got anybody. I mean, I haven't seen anybody of any office or anything like that that's here. Yeah, it is. It's very poorly organized, this thing was, it looks like.
Set up by a college student.
Definitely agree with you on that. I mean, we've been here since about 6:15, I think, somewhere in that area we got down here. And this is it. This is all the people. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I mean, yeah, you definitely think that there would be more down here than there is. For both sides, at that matter. Because there's not even anybody over on the other side of them from where we're sitting that is, you know, of the notion that the Second Amendment is an important thing, that it shall not be infringed in any way, shape, or form. Much like the First Amendment shouldn't be infringed. There's a sign over there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's a sign right there, and I think it says, should not be a target at Target. That's what that sign says right there. I'm kind of surprised that that's what that sign says right there, considering the only things that have happened are at Walmart now. So, but now, because we can, you know, how would I say this?
Assume it's going to happen at any store.
Yeah, assume or extrapolate that it's going to happen someplace else at some time, you know. We're going to get everybody all scared and, you know, abuse people's rights. I mean, it's crazy. I am happy to see, though, that there's not more people over there than there is. That's a good thing. That means that that's the minority of people that feel this way, is what it looks like, instead of the majority. It does appear to be their agenda, doesn't it? It's almost like CNN and their fake news. Almost, is what I would compare it to. Yup. Pretty peaceful and quiet here. Oh, it looks like my frames are going down a little bit. Maybe I need to zoom out and redo that. Okay, there it goes. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that might be a little bit better right there. I mean, 7:15 for a publicized rally. I do have to say I am happy that their turnout was so poor. I do have to say. I mean, it looks like they're just yelling over there instead of actually talking, but I can't tell because I can't even hear a voice at all. Like, it's non-existent. Bang! Rice Crispy! What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Show off the shirt. All right, let me go back to that screen then, and I'll go back to that. Let me see here if it works. Is it going to switch over? Yep, there it goes. Okay. All right. Well, see, number one, I've got my Trump 2020 hat, and it is Keep America Great. And then we've got the If Guns Killed People, Cars Drive Drunk, Spoons Make People Fat. What's the other one here? And Pencils Misspell Words. So, you know, think about it for just a second. You know, and it's pretty nice and peaceful and quiet down here. It's nice. Not much, brother, just down here at this anti-gun rally, you know. Thankfully, it looks like that there were the silent minority on this part, but, you know, I had to come down here for this. I know, I love it too, man. Definitely. Where did I get it from? I'll have to post. I'll make a comment and I'll post where I got it from, so that way you guys can get it. We went to the local gun show down here. Let me see, in the spring, I think it was, maybe February or March, and we picked it up and got it there from one of the dealers there. David, I really don't know what happened to Rob. That's right. We need to keep our rights there. And thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. I like the shirt too. I definitely do. I thought it was mighty fitting for down here, because our rights should definitely not be infringed like these guys want. These guys are over there right now, and they're having people signing papers to send to the governmental officials to ban all semi-automatic handguns and rifles, which is definitely not a good idea. Yeah. Now there's a speaker, kind of. We can kind of hear her now. Yeah, I've talked to Rob just a little bit, but not very much. And you know what? There's still no word on what is going on with Ian down there. I'm really not sure what's happening with him yet and what he's into at this point. Let me see if I can give a zoom in now. I can figure out how to do this. All right, that's on. There it is. All right, that's in. Okay, so, I mean, as you guys see, they don't have a very big turnout, thankfully. I mean, they've got more officers here, I think, protecting them than they do them. There's a couple of gentlemen over there, it looks like. A couple people rocking out the scooters over there. Not much over there. There's a couple guys over here on the backside. Not much other than that. I mean, I'm tight right there. Let me see if I can bring that zoom out. I don't know. That's a good question if it will. I mean, Morgan's got a lot of money to dump into those things, so it's quite possible with Morgan's money. I mean, the first time that Morgan went into it, we lost by, I think, 1% of the vote that we needed, and he came back the next year and we won it. So, you know, hopefully this year, you know, if Morgan dumps enough money into it and he gets it in, he'll get it and he'll put it through, and everything will go good with it and it'll be okay. But, you know, who knows? Morgan is definitely a winner. He's got enough money to be able to do it. That's what the key is behind that issue right there, is Morgan's got a lot of money. A lot of slip and fall accidents Morgan's had. I hope it passes too. I'm completely with you on that. Florida does need it. I mean, without question. They need it a lot more than they need to be worrying about banning semi-automatic weapons and stuff. That's for a definite positive. Without a question is the way that I look at that. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, it's pretty quiet. I'm the only one here with a pro-Second Amendment attire on. That is, without question, I'm the only one here. And I'm pretty surprised that I'm the only one here with pro-Second Amendment attire. And pro-Second Amendment. Dude, there's no way it would happen. This is the South. You see how few people that they have over there at this rally that they're conducting to try and get people to sign and send stuff. Yeah, there's no way it'll happen. No way. I think in light of the recent events that have happened, the concealed weapons permit and everything in the state have gone up again. I mean, we can pull the records on that and we can find out, and it doesn't mean, no, I don't have any weapons at all on me. None. It's just a shirt right now, and I am pro-Second Amendment. So, but yeah, I wouldn't come to any place like this with anything like that. There's no reason for it. Yeah, it's just a shirt right now is all I got. Well, okay, Second Amendment attire. All right, it does sound kind of like that. I will agree with you definitely on that it does sound kind of like that. I would go more with clothing, signage, or vocalness of it. How's that? Is that a little bit better, right? That one might sound a little bit better on that for Second Amendment attire. Yeah, these people get crazy down here, so I you know, that's all right. They've got enough of the things that they want to ban around here that I shouldn't have to worry about anything like that, right? Isn't that what we're supposed to believe and we're supposed to be told and stuff, right? Isn't that it? We're supposed to be nice and safe. Yeah, no. It is a joke. Yes, right. I do support the Second Amendment without any question. Aha! We moved to Tampa, Oregon, and Portland. Oh yeah, man. Portland's crazy. It is. It's nuts. Cold too. I agree with you on that. I do. I love Tampa. I'm a Yankee too. I'm from up in northern areas, but I have to say I like it down here now. I do like it. I mean, they've still haven't gotten any extra people here or anything. It's still pretty empty over in this area. Good Tampa Bay. Good second A. We need it. It's definitely a good thing to have and a good thing to protect it. Born in Ybor, nice. I was thinking about going to Ybor after I'm done here for maybe a few minutes and walk around the Scientology building. Last time I was at the Scientology building over in Clearwater, they followed me around for probably about an hour. Fishing would be nice too. Yeah, Portland, it is insane up there, and I've seen the videos. Like, if I was sitting here in Portland like I am right now, they'd be throwing milkshakes and they'd be fucking acting fools in Portland, in Oregon. Yeah, they're crazy up there. Crazy up there they are. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe heading to Ybor and Scientology and stopping by there as I cruise back out towards my homestead. Open carry fishing rights, that would be a good idea. Tampa Bay, didn't you say that you were going with Solo Yanker next week for his rights? That's something that we should look into possibly. Yes, the Antifa is definitely looking to throw all sorts of dangerous things at people. They're a dangerous bunch, that Antifa is. Scientologists are crazy, aren't they, Kim? I'll put the video up from Clearwater when I was over in Clearwater not too long ago. I'll put the video up from that here pretty soon, and we'll have that out. I mean, these guys are a half an hour into this, and you can see how empty the park is. There's absolutely pretty much nobody here. Nobody. Which is absolutely crazy. Where are all my Second Amendment pro people? I mean, how come there's nobody here other than me in counter-protest to this? What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put a forum together or something like that to where, oh, rights. The other thing, too, I forgot to let you know, rights. I'm getting all of the public press releases now also. So I'm going to be putting those into a format. That was going along with my forum idea. That we could put a forum together so we could all plan these events to go to and stuff and record and do what we needed to do at them. No, you don't want to counter-protest, though? Well, rights, I know you don't want them to take our guns and to ban us. Yeah, see? Well, pro-protesting, well, yeah. Well, what I mean by counter-protesting is counter-protesting the protesting of the people that are trying to take rights away. That's what I'm meaning. Yeah, I got you now. I'm with you on it. See, we were both unsensible on that. And yes, Tampa Bay, we do need to get organized and get together and get into a solid, cohesive group is what we need to do. The whole bunch of us over here. There's government accountability, Lightning Dave, Tampa Bay Cop Watch, Tampa Bay Transparency, Rice Krispie. I mean, Rogue Nation, there is a bunch of us over here. Yup, bang. We all got to get this going and get this together and work together as a group on this instead of being separated and apart and alone. Right? Okay, you'll have to excuse me for a second, guys. I'm gonna have me one of those nasty cigarettes. Let me see your lighter. You got your lighter still? Oh, we got some clapping. First time in quite a little while we got some clapping. We must have said something that sounded pretty cool to the sheeple over there. No, it was somebody who was done having their sheeple conversation, is what it was. Oh, I know it, David. When he brought out that chick, that was crazy. It was crazy when he brought that drag lady out. I knew he was going to, though. I'm with you completely on that. Oh, hang on, guys. I got somebody trying to call in right now. And, it's locking my phone up. It's locking everything up. Let me see. Let me decline this. Hopefully it doesn't kick everything out. Oh, no. Where did you guys go? Okay, Streamlabs, there it is. Okay, there we go. All right, there. All right, rights, I will get a hold of you if I want to, possibly. I'll let you know about that. Here, okay, good, sorry. Yeah, it was one of my buddies calling me on Facebook. So it locked my whole thing up on the front. I'll keep it on here until I get you guys back. Yeah, I don't think Ian's getting out for quite a while, though. He made some pretty stupid choices. And a lot of the stuff he did do for the lulls and the views. You know, he definitely did, without question about that. And I mean, some of the stuff I told him, but he didn't listen to some of it. But I like Ian. I got much respect for Ian, what he was doing, standing out there, expressing everybody's rights, you know. Even though his rights do not be the opinion of everybody else, it's still everybody's right to be able to do that and say those things and do those things. It definitely is. I mean, and hey, you know, it takes huge balls. I went with Ian a couple times down there, and I got assaulted at their farmers market down there without even having a sign on me. Just standing there with a video camera, they assaulted me down there. It's crazy. And yes, agreed, David, that whole restraining order, it's crazy. In Tampa Bay, yeah, nice, that's good. We need more females in this and doing this and taking and standing out here with these things. Definitely. Agreed with that fully. I mean, the whole restraining order, you guys don't even want to get me going on the whole restraining order thing. I mean, because I think that's just a crock, that whole domestic violence restraining order that they put against him, that you really can't defend yourself against because you're guilty as you walk into one of those places immediately. They are so unconstitutional. Those things are. But because nobody stands together and we don't come together as a group and protest them like these guys are doing on the other side of my camera here, trying to take our gun rights away, you know, they allow these things to keep going on and keep happening and keep being passed. You know, if we don't all call our congressmen and our senators and our House of Representatives and our governors, and we don't tell these guys, you know, hey, don't be infringing upon the Second Amendment, it's gonna continue on, and it's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse, to where they're just gonna take that whole paper and they're just gonna tear it up into little pieces and make up a new one as they go. And yeah, rights. I don't think talking to Ian would probably have made a difference, to tell you the truth. I really don't. I mean, maybe it might have, but I don't know. He had a lawyer, Kevin Shirley, that told him what to do and told him how to do it, and, you know, told him what he should and shouldn't do, and some of the things he pushed him too far. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that for sure because I don't know for positive, but they didn't come until after he released that lady out in drag. And once he came out in drag, that was the end of it. They came, like, I think a week later after he published that video. They were banging on his door. Apparently, Gary Snow, if you guys had seen Gary Snow there at all, apparently Gary Snow is right on top of that, and he was right there. So, you know, it sounds to me that, you know, Gary Snow had a hand in what happened to Ian. So that would be something that we should look into. And I know Charlotte County Cop Watch had something to do with it too. Without question, he definitely does not like Ian. And no, I'm not from Michigan. I am from New York, actually. I know, New York. I probably shouldn't have said that because y'all be hating on me now after that, after I let you know. Yes, that's who I'm referring to, Tampa Bay, is Andrew. And Andrew doesn't like me either. Andrew won't speak to me. He's never spoken to me. And it's because, dude, I don't know why he doesn't like Ian. The two of them were friends, and they got into a fight, and then Andrew just berates his page with fucking Ian hate for hours upon hours upon hours. Oh, I bet there is a funny one of him suckling like that, because, I mean, I watched you guys when you guys went back down to Punta Gorda, and you were down in Punta Gorda and stuff, and he was way off to the side with nothing in his hands, yelling, "No, I didn't. I'm not recording. I'm not doing anything. It wasn't me. I didn't do it." I mean, come on now, dude. If you're standing there with everybody else and you're prouting to be in this, then, you know, be in this. Don't be, "Oh, I wasn't recording. No, don't bother me. Don't talk to me like that. I didn't do it." I mean, come on, right? I mean, you guys got to be with me on that. I know, David, I'm with you. I do the same thing. Oh, I know it. I know it, right? It's crazy. And definitely, I mean, whether you like somebody or you don't like somebody, you don't do that. I always learned when I was younger, snitches get stitches. And that's what I always learned when I was younger. So it wasn't something to do. It wasn't something that's a good idea. You know, it's kind of a bad thing. And I don't know why he did it. I mean, it is what it is, though. Yeah, I mean, it's craziness. I really don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm kind of glad he doesn't talk to me. It's kind of a good thing. I'm kind of happy that way. It's not a bad thing. We do need to support each other 100%. Whether we agree with what we're doing or whether we don't agree with what we're doing, we definitely need to support each other with it in it and make sure that we're together on it. And you know, I'm sure that the FBI got involved because Punta Gorda, I mean, I had a video up for quite a while, and I've got one of the officers in Punta Gorda actually saying that they're doing everything they can to hammer Ian. So, I mean, 100%, without question, if Sheets didn't call them, if Gary Snow didn't call them, then the Punta Gorda PD called them, and that's who pulled them in. I mean, I couldn't see anybody else getting involved into it enough to where they would do that. I mean, he wasn't breaking any federal laws. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was wandering around with a camera, wearing a sign that said, "Fuck the cops," with his Little Caesars hat on. I mean, that's all he was doing. I mean, that's the crazy part about that. And the even crazier part about that whole thing with Ian is that he had a restraining order put on him for filming in public. I mean, filming in public. How can you have something that is a right of every citizen of this country taken away from you and have that system abuse you? David, he's in there for at least a year. Because I don't know how well you guys know the laws in Florida and stuff like that, but the laws in Florida is that the domestic violence injunction, the things that they pulled out of his house, what we're here right now for is the Second Amendment. He had a lot of weapons inside of his house. And you watched the police pulling him out of his house when they were raiding his house and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I think he's going to be locked up for at least a year. They're trying to make an example of him. They're trying to silence him, probably. They're trying to make everybody else that does this stuff afraid to go out and do it. I mean, it's definitely, it's an example maker, I think, is what it is. Yeah, we don't have to like the message that they're giving out. We don't have to like what they're saying, but we definitely have to respect the right that they have to say it. And that's the whole point behind it. I mean, you know, these people here at this place, they've got the right to say what they want to say and just do what they want to do. And, you know, hey, I don't like it. I don't like what they're saying over there, but I'm not going to stop them from saying it. I'm not going to go over to the police and tell them that my feelings are hurt and they need to put, you know, an injunction against them because of it or anything. It's ridiculous. And yes, he was supposed to turn all his weapons in. You are correct, Tampa Bay Transparency. And dude, silencing him, he's in jail. He can't post. He can't talk to anybody. He can't do anything like that. So they've got him silenced right now. I mean, they've got him silenced at this point. He can't make a video once a week. He can't get that information out that, you know, of what Charlotte County is doing down inside of Charlotte County. Yeah, I'm not worried about them very much. I mean, I don't like what they've got to say, but you know, the Second Amendment isn't going to go anyplace. I mean, it's evident by the amount of people that are here at this, and it's even more evident that the fact that these people called people with guns to stand around them to protect them because they were scared of people with guns. It's the hypocrisy of it is just mind-blowing and astounding to me anyway. I mean, you know, I'm not the best at this. This is only my second or third live like this, to where I'm giving a full commentary and I'm talking, and, you know, I'm putting the views that I have out that, you know, hopefully, you know, most people, I don't think I'm too crazy on most of it, but, you know, most people, hopefully, the views will think are okay. And yeah, these guys are poorly organized. I mean, when we were down here, it was, well, there's two of them. I think there's two officers right over in that area. And then there are, there's 4 guys over here. Well, four officers and a woman. So there's 6 in total, it looks like, over here for these people. And, you know, yeah, rights, it is. I agree with you on that. I appreciate you guys tuning into me, you know, supporting me, you know, giving me the likes, the subscriptions, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm so happy about that. I really am. I definitely am on that. Oh yeah, they for sure probably do. It probably is for sure overtime pay and stuff for these guys. I mean, it is pretty peaceful down here. That is the one good thing about it. The last time I was at one of these type of rallies, it was I was over in St. Petersburg at, what was it? I think a pro-abortion rally or an anti-abortion rally, I think it was an anti-abortion rally. It was My Body, My Choice rally that I went over to see how they were. And those people, if you guys go back and look at my videos from that one, they were off the chain. They were chanting the old, hey, hey, no, no, not my president thing. Those guys, they were going crazy over there for that. They were going nuts. The St. Petersburg rallies and stuff over in St. Pete and Clearwater seem that they get a little bit more rowdy over in that area than they do over here, it seems to be. And definitely, we have to support ourselves. We have to put ourselves out, you know, we have to get ourselves together, all of that kind of stuff. Pro-choice, see, you guys are all pro-choice on it. You should, everybody's got their stance on where it is, and, you know, that's the wonderful part about this country, is we all get to have our stance on the way that the issues that we want to have them, and we get to express ourselves, whether they're popular opinions or unpopular opinions. We all get to express them and use them. And I mean, I think that, you know, there should be a choice on things. I don't think that the government should have choice on those things. But I'm also of the notion that the other party involved in the making of the child, unless it was a cause of a rape or a cause of a molestation or something like that, I believe that the father of the child should be involved in the choice of what goes on also, because it's his responsibility also. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, yeah, the back alley ones would definitely occur. They would. I mean, all those things that it would occur. I mean, some things are better out so that there's protections and there's safeguards for people, so that, you know, people don't get hurt in the fact of those things happening and things that should go on. And, you know, it's a tough issue. That's an issue that I you know, it's hard. It's really hard. That one is. That one's a little bit harder than the pro-gun or against-gun issue to me, I think. See, David, it never should be allowed, and my wife thinks the same exact way that you do, David. And that's the key to that. They should not be a form of birth control, without exception. they shouldn't be. You guys shouldn't, you know, make good decisions in the first place and that kind of stuff. You know, it looks like they're kind of getting peaceful over there. They're only supposed to be here for probably another 15 minutes or so. Prostitution. Hey, if you're over the age of 18, you know, you should be able to do what you want to if you're two consenting adults. Hey, if I wanted to be Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, I should be allowed to if I want to be with a consenting adult. That's the whole key to that, is consenting adults. If we're, you know, consenting, we should be okay with that kind of stuff. I think it's a revenue stream, you know. If you want to be two consenting adults and have fun and enjoy yourself, that's fine. But, you know, if you're being forced to do something against your will, you know, if you're as they call them in the sex slave trade and stuff, I mean, I don't think forcing somebody to do something like that should be something that is okay. And if it was legal, that would be a huge safeguard for it, so that wouldn't be able to occur maybe again. I don't know. I mean, that's something that could be debated, and definitely it is illegal in Vegas. It's outside of Vegas, I believe, is where it's legal at. I think it's just outside of Vegas where yes, they're tested, they've got insurance, they've got they're paying Social Security, all that kind of shit. Yeah, the other county. Exactly, to stop those kind of things. I mean, most things don't stop until, you know, it's bad. Yeah, the Bunny Ranch. The Chicken Ranch, the Bunny Ranch. Yup, the Chicken Ranch, the Bunny Ranch. Chicken Head. Did the Bunny Ranch owner just die? Was it the Bunny Ranch dude? Really? Oh, that dude was cool. I remember his HBO specials. His HBO specials were wicked funny, I think. What did they have him on? They had him on when they were doing the taxi cab confessions and real sex and stuff on HBO, when HBO was first out. Oh, that sucks he died. Yeah, you know, hey, you know, we all can't be perfect, that's for sure. I like my Trump, though, I have to say. I don't think we're doing bad in this nation. And the thing that I'm scared about is the Democratic Party. The way they kind of think now is they're going to want to take guns, and they're going to want to strip rights away, and they're going to want to do those kind of things at this point. And it doesn't seem like the present administration is into that notion and doing that kind of stuff. So, you know, that's a good thing. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I agree wholeheartedly with it. And they do. I mean, if I've got to pick one or the other, it's, you know, I'm going to pick the one that's going to save my rights the most as possible than to take them away from me. New voicemails. My phone's blowing up right now. Yeah, I'm trying not to scare anybody. I'm trying to just hang and be cool and chill out. I want to get along with everybody. I like everybody. I want everybody to have their opinions, and I want to respect everybody's opinions, and I want them to do the same, you know. I think that's one of the way. Oh, I think Tampa, maybe. I don't know. It might have jumped out when I got that phone call. It might have popped somebody's ears. I hope not. I hope not. Maybe she'll tune back in later at some place. I know I said I like Trump, and she was gone after that. I know. I hope that's not the case, though. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you're still here, Tampa Bay. It scared me for a second. I was like, oh no! Yeah, it looks like they're trying. Did you vote for Trump? Good. I do have to say that's a good thing. I mean, Yeah, everything that everybody does we may not like, but I mean, I think we're doing a lot better as a country and as a nation as we were before now at this point. I mean, you know, everybody doesn't like his border wall. Yeah, nobody can give a valid reason. We went to the Trump rally in Orlando with Rogue Nation, and we saw Caitlin Bennett up there, and nobody could give a good statement to Caitlin, right, or to Rogue Nation or myself about it. All they said was they hated the orange man and stuff like that. It was quite amusing and quite funny. And Hillary should have been jailed for the things that she did. I agree wholeheartedly and completely on that aspect also, that Hillary should have been jailed. She can't claim that she didn't know the rules because her husband was president beforehand. They've been in politics their entire life. They knew the rules. They knew what they were allowed to do and not allowed to do. And she blatantly disobeyed those rules. I mean, blatantly disobeyed those rues. So, I mean, stuff like that, it's, you know, I mean, grab them by the right. That is there. I do definitely with that. I mean, I'm with that completely. That is a funny thing. I mean, I'm really surprised. It's like a photo op for all of these guys over here. She is a threat to national security. I completely agree with you on that, because if she's using a private non-secured server that she really doesn't have that she doesn't really have control of, it's gone, it's empty, it's finished. I mean, it's easy. I mean, this is a photo op for these guys at this point. That's what I'm looking at with them. I mean, it's a photo op. It's I want to get out and, you know, make my picture. Here, I'm out caring about what's happening, when it's just, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous to me, this is. Oh, yup, completely, David. Yup. Without, and you know, when he was in office, he signed in the Children and Families Act. If you guys really want to check that out, you should go. Oh, definitely, Rights, go. Definitely. Get ready to go watch it. Have at it. Thank you for tuning in, Rights. Get together with me. We'll get together very soon, and we'll come out and we'll do some audits and stuff. And yeah, the Clintons, I mean, you guys need to check out the Title 4D of the Social Security Act. You need to check out some of the laws that Clinton put into place and stuff like that. And you need to see some of the things that they had in place and the things that they put on. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. The oligarchy that it works under is nuts. For sure, Rights. Take care. Get a hold of me, man. Hit me on Messenger or something like that. You know, we'll get together for sure. I mean, it's 7:52 now here. This is pretty much getting to the point of where it's over with now. I would have thought there would have been more action down here than there was. Yeah, the Clintons aren't good. I'm definitely not for the Clintons, for sure. That's a for sure. I'm thanking my prayers every day that Hillary's not my president. That's for sure. I mean, I guess we're going to be getting out of here pretty soon ourselves now. I mean, it's kind of quiet. We'll watch our press releases. We'll watch things. We'll see what's going out. We'll take a wander down here through Tampa. If something else is interesting and going on, we'll go live with that and give you guys a view of what's going on down here with that. Yeah, can't give a reason. That's what it always is. There's never a reason for it. And yeah, the entire Clinton Foundation is definitely corrupt, without question. I mean, without question. I mean, it's still pretty bright here. If I put the camera up, it gets a little bit darker, but I mean, it's almost dark out here. What do I got? I got 33% left on my battery on my phone, so. You know, I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and, you know, hit that like, share it, subscribe, you know, hit that bell icon so that, you know, next time I go live, which I'm going to try and start doing a lot now at this point, you know, you guys get informed, you know, and stuff. My email is media@eyesonthestate.com. If you look in the About Me section on the channel, the email is right inside of there, so we can email back and forth. I've got other ways to contact me. The Facebook link is up in the top of the channel. There's a Facebook link in the About section also that you guys can get into. Get on Facebook. You know, that one's not too popping off yet for stuff, but you know, I do post to it all the time. I do try to use the Facebook and the social media and stuff. I'm still learning that kind of stuff, but I'm on with that. So, but yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, thank you for subscribing and being here and showing support, the chatting and stuff. You know, okay, definitely Tampa Bay Transparency. Email it over to me. I'll take a look at it. It'll come right into my phone while we're on and stuff. When I'm coming down, I'll shoot you a text or whatever, or shoot me a text when you're going to be out. You know, strengthen numbers without any question for us when things are going on and we're doing things. So, you know, but let's see here. I guess we'll go for a walk around here, and we'll just go for a peruse and a walk, and then we'll probably be signing off our video for the end of the evening and stuff on what's going on, unless we see something else interesting happening and going on in the city. Take care, you guys. Bye. So we'll go out to the sidewalk and then go around onto the sidewalk over here. And that way nobody will lose their marbles on me or anything like that. I don't like it when the marbles get lost on me for that kind of stuff. Let's see if I can get the camera to switch over and if I can get my selfie stick to come up here. All right, there we go. Yep, see, that works. That works a little bit better here, so it's a little harder for me to see the chat window and stuff that you guys are chatting in this far away, but I mean, it is beautiful down here in Tampa, though. So let's see. We'll kick it over onto the other side now. Oh, my kind of looks a little bent there. My camera does. Okay, there. That's still straight up and down there. So we should not be a target at Target, our sign says. You know, I find that kind of amusing. The target at Target. What's that? Bulletproof book bags. What the hell? We all need the bulletproof book bags. Everybody needs to go out and get those. You know what? I think we should have two for everybody. I think everybody that works in a high-rise building should have parachutes supplied to them, because mean people take airplanes and crash them into buildings. So I think everybody who works in an office building should be supplied with a parachute, because that's, you know, those are almost as good as the backpacks, I believe. So yep, everybody in the office buildings, we all get parachutes, so that way we can all use our windows and we can get out of our windows and stuff, and we can be all safe and sound, right? That's kind of what that is. It's kind of you know, it is kind of funny, isn't it, when you look at it that way? I mean, that's the same kind of thought process behind that, is that because one person does something stupid and does something that they shouldn't do, that everybody else needs to be punished because of that. I can't come up with that common sense thinking of stuff like that. I mean, you know, I saw on Marco Rubio's Facebook page the other day. I'll just chat with you guys while we're walking out of here and stuff. Maybe we'll see something while we're walking around. But I saw something on Marco Rubio's Facebook page the other day, and it was somebody in Israel, I believe it was. A soldier in Israel was stabbed to death with a knife. So, because Marco Rubio is kind of supporting a little bit of the anti-gun stuff that's going on, I posted on Marco's page that, you know, hey, everybody, we should all ban knives now. And they're bad things, you know what I mean? So I'm not understanding that, you know. I just don't get, you know. Much like my shirt says, spoons make people fat, cars drive drunk. It's the same concept of that, you know. It's kind of amusing, all in all. So let's see, where are we down here? Is anybody going on and kicking around down here at all? No, it doesn't look like anything interesting is going on. Thank you. I mean, the backside of it here. Let me see if I can get the backside here. Shine me on the backside of it. You guys got it? No, it's the selfie, so. Well, yeah, flip the camera around, I guess. Hang on. Okay, here's what the back of it says. Can they see it in there?
Yep. On 9/11, planes killed over 3,000 people. We don't ban planes. Defend the Second Amendment.
So yeah. See? That's where my whole parachute idea came from with the airplanes, you know, and the mean old people that do mean things and, you know, crash airplanes and stuff. How come everybody doesn't get a parachute in an office building? I mean, the sense of people, I love it. It is kind of amusing. But we're going to come down and we're going to hang out around down in Tampa for a little while, I think, and see what else we can find going on in here. I mean, we're going down Twig Street right now. There's the law library. Right over here, yep, is right over there is the courthouse, the main courthouse building. We've been there several times. That is the main district attorney's building, right there. And then there's more county buildings right there, or state buildings, I think. Oh, there's a fire truck. I wonder if the fire truck's leaving. I wonder what they're getting into. All right, you guys, well, we're going to go around and we're going to see if we can find anything else happening and going on down here in the city tonight. If we can, we will be back live again today, or stay tuned for our next broadcast, you know. I need to make hubby dinner and charge my phone. All right, Tampa Bay, thank you very much. I will look for your email, and we will definitely be in contact together without any question. All right, but we will be back. Tune in, sub, like, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell so you can get us on here every time we go and every time we upload a new video. And again, thank you very much for the support, everybody. We'll talk to you guys all soon.